Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to another episode of Life with Marianne and Joe. I know it's only August, but sitting on the beach the other day and someone asked me what kind of Christmas tree they should get, so I thought, hey, maybe I'll do a little video on different types of trees. These are all balsam hill trees. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just using this as an example of some trees that might be available for you. So our Christmas tree plays a big part in the holiday traditions, and it is the centerpiece of our entire holiday decor. But what fits your style and what fits your house or apartment? There are various size trees and shapes that you might think about before you go out and make this big investment on a tree, because it is an investment and they are a lot of money. And let's face it, times are tough right now with money, so we don't have money to throw away on something that we might not like or might not be able to use. This is the Balsam Fir pre-lit tree. It's 6.5 foot or 7.5 foot. Give you some range of prices. The LED candlelight clear is $7.99. The clear in color would be $1,049. An unlit tree would be $5.99. The clear would be $6.99, and the fairy light would be about $9.49. So that would give you some idea of the prices on this 6.5 foot Balsam Fir pre-lit artificial Christmas tree. Next one up is the Vermont white spruce. It comes in 4.5, 5.5, and a 6.5 foot size. Unlit would be $5.99, candlelight $7.99, color and clear LED $9.49, and twinkle $1,119. Again, with these full-size trees, it is always best to measure the circumference of the bottom of the tree so you could see if that would indeed fit in the area that you are planning to put the tree. Some people don't like moving around their furniture. I know a lot of people don't like moving around their furniture, so you have to find that. Now here is the Fraser Fir. This is 5.5, 6.5, or 7.5 tree, and they range from about $6.99 up to $12.99. The twinkle light being the most expensive of the bunch there. Those twinkle lights are really pretty. I've seen them before, but they're so tiny and there's so many of them. They're absolutely beautiful. The frosted Fraser comes in 5.5, 6.5, and 7.5 foot, and this one comes with candlelight, and the 6.5 foot tree would be about $5.49, and on the website it only comes in the candlelight. So I think it is LED. I'm not absolutely positive, but this is a pretty looking tree. Frosted trees are popular right now. They can make a mess depending on the kind you get. So you have to be careful with that. The Sanibel spruce is another full tree, 5 foot, 6 foot, and 7 foot. The unlit is $4.49, and it comes in candlelight at $5.49, and those are the prices for the 6 foot tree. Obviously, the smaller ones would be less, and the larger you get would be more. Again, this is a nice looking, very realistic tree. I think this is great for hanging ornaments, especially along the outsides. You get, if you have, long, elongated, dangling ornaments. This is the Biltmore spruce. It comes in 6, 7, and 8 foot sizes. Candlelight only on this one that I saw, and it was $949. Again, very realistic looking shape, and those branches on the end like that give you the opportunity, like I said before, to give those elongated ornaments a showcase, and it could have a very nice drippy kind of look, if you get what I mean. This one is the classic blue spruce, 4.5 foot, 5.5 foot, and 6.5 foot size. For the 6.5 foot size, the unlit would be $3.99, clear would be $4.99, color and clear would be $7.99, and the candlelight would be $5.99. This is a nice looking tree. It's kind of like very cone shaped, but again, you have to pick what appeals to you the most. Now the next trees up are the slimline trees, and these are the most compact kind of trees and space saving trees. If you don't have a lot of room, if you don't want a tree to overtake your entire house, they tuck nicely into a corner, or and again, like I get them a lot of times, and I add branches to them so that I can actually actually fit it in the area that I am going to put it in. So for me, they're very, very versatile, and I like them because, if you follow me, you know I've been adding to my slimline trees greatly. Here's the red Spruce Slim tree, 6.5, 7.5, and 9 foot. The unlit is $4.49, and the candle would be $5.99. Again, this is a nice looking tree. Those outer branches afford you to hang those ornaments so that they can be seen and they're not buried in a tree. Now, this is a very popular idea right now, so that you can actually, highlight your ornaments more than embedding them so deeply into the tree. This is the Noble Fir Narrow, 6.5, 7.5, and 9. The Candlelight tree, this one only comes in Candlelight, and it would be about $7.99. Again, very pretty looking tree. Let's see what's up next. The next one up is going to be the Vermont White Spruce Narrow, and the Vermont White Spruce Narrow comes in a 6.5 foot and a 7.5 foot and a 9 foot. That's this one right here. The Candlelight here would be $5.99. The Twinkle here would be $9.99, and the Color and Clear LED would be $6.99. I'm not crazy about the shape of this tree. I don't particularly like the way the top looks in relationship to the bottom. I kind of think, and especially on a short version of this tree, it might look a little stubby. This is the Balsam Fir Narrow tree, pretty looking tree, 6.5 foot, 7.5 foot, and 8 foot size. The candle lights would be $6.99, and the Color and Clear LED would be $8.99. Nice looking tree. Again, this circumference on this slim line actually looks bigger than the first one, if you notice. So again, what I would do is I would measure where I want my tree and then figure out from there. This is the Silverado Slim tree, 6 foot, 7 foot, and 8 foot size. Unlit is $3.99. Candle $4.99, Twinkle $8.99. And like I said, I would cut out a cardboard circumference and I would see exactly what size I need for my tree, so I'm not surprised when I get my tree. That's what I did for the 12-foot tree in the foyer, because I don't have a lot of room for the base, and some of those can get absolutely ridiculous around the base. Next one are the flatback trees, which is a really great choice if you don't have a lot of room in your house. The first tree that I'm going to show you actually is kind of like one-sided. I wouldn't attempt to do this on your own because your tree could fall forward. So the way that this tree is constructed allows it to sit flat against the wall, but don't try it on your own with your own tree. The first one up here is called the 5th Avenue Flatback tree. It comes in a 6 foot and a 7 foot size. It goes right flat against the wall, and it only comes in candlelight, which is $4.99. So if you really don't have room and you really want a nice fake full looking tree, this I guess would be a good choice. I have never seen this in person. I find it very interesting though, and I might even think about putting that in a corner so that it would really be, hide that flat back. This next tree I love, this Calistoga Ornament tree. This would, if you have specialty ornaments like I do, like my Wizard of Oz ornaments, this would be an absolutely perfect tree because you get full visibility on your ornaments. I know it kind of looks funny like that, but if you know how to decorate this, this would be outstanding and absolutely beautiful. This is 6, 7, and 9 foot, and the clear micro LED lights would be $5.99. And the last one is the Frosted Alpine Balsam Fir, 4.5, 6.5, and 7.5, and it comes in clear fairy lights at $5.99. So, like I said, there's a lot of choices. This is just Balsam Hill, and like I said, I'm not sponsored by them, so I really don't care. What you do with your trees. Where you go. Home Depot even has great trees. Me, I would have a hard time ordering online though. I like to see my stuff. All right, everybody, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.